Good morning, you beautiful people. How the devil are you? My name's Paul, and I'm going to Scotland. Oh gosh, can't get so excited to go to Scotland. I've been for ages. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Oh man, yeah, I'm giddy excited. I've been at Scotland for ages. It's Monday morning as well. You join me on a Monday morning, which again is something I don't normally do. Two reasons. One, I'm going to Scotland, if I've not already mentioned, and two is, if you're watching this on Sunday, day of release, I will be at Truckfest Malvern. So I wanted to record as early in the week as I could. It gives me all week then to get it edited and get it ready for you guys to watch at the weekend. That's the plan. Let's see how that works out, eh? Right, two things I need to say first. One's an apology and one's a thank you. Start with the apology, shall we? The shocking way I finished last week's video. If you've not watched it, I'll try and remember to put a link up over there, I think. Yeah, it will be, maybe over there somewhere. If I don't, it's entitled Fifth Wheel Grease and Fluffy Cats. Watch the video and you'll understand why it's called Fluffy Cats. I don't know what I was thinking. Completely forgot to finish recording, and I've just run out of recordings, so I didn't know what else to do. I could have just done a piece of camera, sat in my dining room while I was editing, but well, some people enjoyed it. So yeah, apologies about that. I don't know what I was thinking, but I will try better with this one. And I'm going to try and keep this one a bit shorter as well. Obviously, like I say, I've got a lot to do this week. I've got a lot of polishing to do, and yeah, so. And the second one is a big thank you, and the big thank you is to those of you that have visited my Amazon wish list and purchased from there. I got home at the weekend and there was four packages for me, all channel related. And you know what, guys, I can't thank you enough. You guys are absolutely amazing. Oi, that was a rabbit. Well, that was a rabbit. It's now a dead squash rabbit. I don't know if you saw that on camera. Just had a rabbit run out of me. Yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing, and I can't thank you enough. So, really, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate you. One, taking the time to actually bother, and two, actually financially putting the money in. So I really, really do appreciate that. Everything that's been bought is for the channel. It's all channel related stuff. Just for example, a battery charger for my cameras, so I can charge cameras batteries independently. There was a power bank so that I can do some extended recording outside without, on tripod and that. Just, yeah, all channel related stuff. Oh, one I'm very excited about. That was a drone helipad, landing pad. The problem with the drone is you can't land it on stuff that's dusty and gravelly and stuff like that because of risk of damage to blades. So I've been hand landing it, and it's dead risky. It's dead risky. Now I can, so thank you. So yeah, big massive thank you to all you guys. And if you do fancy helping the channel, the link to the Amazon wishlist is in the description, along with a lot of other links. There's affiliate links in there, and buy me a coffee link, all sorts in there. So what coming up this week? I have absolutely no idea. No idea. Like I say, we're heading up to Livingston. We've got two porta cabins behind us. We've got a 16x8 and a 20x8. What do I mean? That is feet, obviously. So it's a 20 foot by 8 foot and a 16 foot by 8 foot. I could quite happily put the 20 foot by 8 foot in my garden and do it nicely for a workshop, but wife won't let me. They're going up to Livingston. I picked them up on Friday from Wolverhampton, up to our yard at Thirsk, parked up, left them on the back overnight, over the weekend. And I got into the yard last night. Well, The intention was to come in yesterday afternoon and do some polishing, but the wife and kids and the mother-in-law were going to a family thing, which I wasn't overly bothered about going to. I needed to come to work, to be honest. I needed to get some polishing done. But then yesterday morning the lad got sick. He took a turn and he wasn't very well at all. So I stayed at home with him while the wife got back. So I didn't get in until nearly 6 o'clock last night, which was too late to do anything. But yeah, pleased to report the lad's okay. I don't know what we're up with him. He must have said something funny, I don't know. Genuinely don't know. But like I say, he's alright, which is what matters. Which is what matters, bless him. So I'm like, now I'm away for 2 weeks. So I feel guilty leaving him when he was feeling rough. So obviously I'll work all week, go to the show, be at the show all week, and then work next week and then go home. Going up on a load of roadworks. Yeah, so we're going to wing it this week. We'll see how we get on. So I will disappear for now because I'm determined to keep this video fairly short. Well, for me anyway. And I will speak to you guys later. Sometime today, maybe. Yeah, we'll speak later. Take care, guys. Speak soon. Right guys, well we're nearly in Livingston. Good God man, we are nearly in Livingston. Oh, nice drive over the A66. I haven't been across there for donkeys. It's been months and months since I come up north. So that was quite nice, quite quiet as well, because obviously it was early. So we've just come off at junction 3 off M8. It's the M8. I'm sure it is. M8, M9. I can never. Motorways up here. I never remember which is which. It's either M8 or M9. I can't remember. Let's say we just come off junction 3. We're now on the A899. We've got a total of 6.5 minutes to go. 3 mile. Rang the planner. Well, I stopped at Hart Hill services and took a 45, cleared my card because I would have only had about 5 minutes left. If I drove straight here, I would have only had about 5 minutes left, which is not necessarily going to be enough. It's not a very big place, so it's not like I could park out the way to take a 45 if there was somebody else wanting to get in. So I just played safe and cleared my card. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I started at 3 o'clock this morning. When I got to you this morning, it was about 5-ish, something like that. I think it was. It's a 50-mile-an-hour zone. I'm doing 45 at the moment. I'm catching. Somebody's got a flat tyre. Oh, well. Had a text message off the wife. The lad's doing a lot better. Well, he's a hell of a lot better. He's perfectly fine, apparently. He's just tired. He's just had a bug of some description on here. He's been washed out. He's not been thrown up or anything like that, so he'll be going to school today. He's only got 4 weeks left, I think, at what we would call junior school, and he's moving up to the academy. It's like it's hard to believe. It's amazing. If you've not got kids, it's mind-blowing how quick they grow up. Mind-blowing. If you've got kids, I've no doubt you sat there nodding your head, totally agreeing with me. You know, 1 second you're changing the mucky asses with nappies. And then the next minute, you tell them, you're not wearing that going out. You know, that kind of conversation. Oh, bless. Paige, my little girl, she's 13 in August. She's at a weird age because she acts really grown up. And then next minute, she'll be acting really, really childish. She's at that stage where she's between the two, if you know what I mean. Weird, but they're good kids. They're both really, really good kids. To be fair, the woman that got looking after them 90% of the time, no, all the time I'm not there. She's a brilliant role model. So yeah, she's a fantastic role model. So why wouldn't the kids grow up brilliant? I think I upset that beamer that's just pulled out roundabout from over there. So I didn't accelerate quick enough. Oh well, it ums. Yeah, tickle a millet. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I was starting to say earlier, I rang the planner. I think it was Morgan that I spoke to. And as it stands right now, I'm literally just tipping and heading straight back down to Thirsk, because they need the trailers in Thirsk. If that's the case, I can get my truck washed in Thirsk, because I didn't get it done over the weekend. And yeah, I can start a bit of show prep then. I was going to do some while I was parked up then, but if I'm running straight back to Thirsk, it would have meant washing it using quick detailer. That makes sense. Pointless. If I can get it washed properly, I'll get it washed properly, if that makes sense. Anyways, I think we're turning right very, very shortly. According to the sat nav we are. I'm not convinced I'm right in what I'm thinking. Yes, it is. Is it? Could be. Maybe. Possibly. This is right. Oh, it is. It is. Last time I was here, it was thick with snow. That's how long it is since I was up here. And I struggled to get around there. There's one of ours in. What time's he set off then? Right, I will love you and leave you for now. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now. Well, it's Thursday morning. I left you. I think we were going into Livingston on Monday. They just went mental after that. I'll be quite frank with you. There's a car passing me now, and there's a young kid in the back seat, not even strapped in. Yeah, I'll be quite frank with you. I forgot to record coming out of Livingston. Completely forgot. I went from Livingston. I went down the east coast. Yeah, I went down the east coast to Hartlepool, picked up a load. Where did that go? Belvedere Tuesday morning. Belvedere, Retford. Went to Retford, picked up a 22 metre load out of Retford. That went to a different site at Luton. Sat in a lot of traffic. There was a car on its roof on the M1. It is what it is, isn't it? Got down there yesterday, being Wednesday. Sam K drove past me while I was on the motorway while I was sat in traffic. If you don't follow Sam K, if you've not seen his videos, go check the man out. I will try and remember to put a link up. Oh, over there, right? Up there, I don't know, somewhere. And also I'll try and remember to put his link in the description. But yeah, definitely go check Sam out. He's a good lad. Yeah, he's a good lad. He deserves more subscribers than what he's got. Yeah, so we took that into a horrible sighting. Well, it wasn't a horrible sight. That's unfair. Access to the site with such a long load was awkward, and I made a very, very big schoolboy error. When I come to close the trailer up, I've shown it before, pressing buttons and pulling levers and stuff. I've shown that before, but when I went to close the trailer, I spotted another lever, and it said, to lock rear steer, pull out. And I pulled out, and it was already pulled out. So it's rear steer, I didn't realise it was a rear steer trailer. So I'd have noticed that when I picked the trailer up, because it's a hire trailer, it's not one of ours. Had I noticed that, I could have pushed the button in, which would have freed up the rear wheel, which would have made life a lot easier. Schoolboy error. Anyway, and as it happens, I've got the same trailer on now. I went back and reloaded it. Where did I reload out of? Immingham. I reloaded last night out of Immingham. And I'm currently on the M11, right at the bottom of the M11, approaching the A406 North Circular. I'll be going to near the O2 Arena. I think it's a HS2 site, judging by all the health and safety and clothing that I've got to wear. I'm pretty sure it's a HS2 site. So yeah, apologies for forgetting to record again. It's 2 weeks in a row, isn't it? And I didn't put any fluffy cats on this week. Sorry for those who've missed it. The fluffy cats, that is. So yeah, as it's Thursday, I'm drastically running out of driving time for the week. I started this morning with 16 hours for 2 days to last me today and tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we're hopefully, well, we're going to have to get there tomorrow night, or I ain't going to the show. So I won't be able to drive. If I don't get there tomorrow night, I won't be able to get there end of this weekend. I need to take a 45-hour rest. But we're hoping to be at Malvern Truck Fest. Well, we will be there. I'll make sure of it. So last night I got parked up at Ulsby truck stop. I've got 16 metres load behind me. Right, there he is. I did leave him a gap to go into. I've got 16 metres of steel pilings, 26 and a bit tonne. So we're pretty much on weight, overall weight. Like I say, I got parked up at Ulsby, and I spent about just over an hour and a bit, and I detailed all the rims, and scrubbed the tyres, dressed the tyres. Well, I didn't dress the tyres, I cleaned the tyres, and I repainted all the lettering. But that was looking all good last night, and then I downed tools and walked away from the truck because I was going to get anybody that polishes, whether it be a car or not, just do this little bit. I'm just going to do this tonight. and then you'll end up doing a little bit more, and you'll do a bit more, and you'll find yourself 3-4 hours in. And I didn't want to do that, so I made a conscious decision to walk away after I finished my wheels, which I did. Got some tea, got up at 3 o'clock this morning, and just took a 45-minute break at Birchanger Green Services on the M11, which is what you've just seen, and you should have just seen the nice time lapse there of me polishing the fuel tank. And yes, before any of you say the catwalks need doing, I still haven't had a chance to do it. That's my first job. When I get to the second job, I'll repaint the tyres, because I hate doing that. Get that done, get it out of the way. So as soon as I get to the show, once we're in position, I'll repaint the tyres, and then I will polish the catwalks. That's if I haven't done them by then. But yeah, the fuel tank must be 3-4 weeks ago. Easy, probably a little bit more. Yeah, probably more. I machine polished with the 9-inch grinder and the polishing wheels, and then I twin headed the tank, and that's the only polish it's had up to what I've just done then. So as you saw me do there, I will put on screen the products. They'll be up there somewhere. I used Embellish just to take any fine dust or anything like that off the tank. Just a quick wash over with that, just to clean it. And then I used Zephyr Pro40 metal polish, and I applied it using Auto Glim applicator pads. I like those. They're expensive for what they are. They're about the best part of it. Don't adjust your audio. It's me, I can't talk. They're the best part of a tenner for two. Well, they do last for ages. I probably won't buy any more this season, this show season. But I like them because they've got a right thick, firmer rubber back to them. So when you polish, you don't get the finger stripes. Those guys that polish will understand what I mean. But if you use a microfiber and you're polishing in straight lines, which is the way you're supposed to do it, which is the way you do it, you polish in straight lines, you run the risk of leaving stripes where the grooves of your fingers are in the cloth, because you're not getting an even pressure. But with these pads, you don't get it. And also you can get right into the edges as well, right up against the tank straps and that. So it's good. It's all good. So yeah, it come out quite good. I'm quite happy with it. Like I said, I was Zephyr just to clean it, and then Pro40 and Auto Gleam applicator pads. Obviously I'm not sponsored by these Chrome products. I do get I have got a discount code. That's what I'm looking for. A discount code. And you'll see it on the screen right now. If you go to checkout, stick in WT10 in the discount box, and you'll get 10% off your product order. It doesn't include the cost of your shipping. It's only the products that you get 10% off. But whatever you get back's a bonus, isn't it? If you're going to order it anyway and you get your 10% back, it's all money in your pocket. I don't get anything out of that. It literally is just something to give back to you that Chrome have sorted for me. So like I say, I'm heading into London now. I'm going to near the Millennium Dome, O2 Arena, or whatever you want to call it. So I've got to go to the roundabout right next to it, turn around, come back, and then it's my second right apparently. So it would have been on my left, but I'm not allowed to turn left straight away. I've got to go around and come back, for whatever reason. Do as I'm told. So that being the case, ladies and gentlemen, this should be out on Sunday morning, and I should be recovering from a hangover. I won't be. Well, I might be actually. No, I won't be. Because we'll be at the showground. I'm going to do a live. Well, you should have seen a live from the show on Saturday, so yesterday. So that should be up on the channel. And I'm going to do some recording, which will be in next week's video. So for this week, ladies and gents, boys, girls, and all those that are confused, thanks for riding along with me. It's been a weird one, I know. And I'm going to try and get back to normal. I'll catch you all in Malvern special next week. Take care, guys. Bye.